Good morning, students. Today we'll see further detail about strategy in this PPT presentation. So let's start with 5 P's of strategy. So here, plan, ploy, pattern, position, and perspective. These are the 5 P's of strategy. So let's discuss deeply about these 5 P's. So let us start with plan. So plan, what is plan? A carefully crafted set of steps that a firm intended to follow in order to be successful. So definitely, whether it is a small organization or a big organization, it's create a strategy plan by thinking about its future, right? So we will think about the future, and based on that we will do a plan. So plans are important to individuals as well as organizations. So everywhere, when a day starts, definitely we have a direct or indirect plans, right? So if you are reading, you probably have a career plan. Some people, so if it is you are a final year student, you have a plan, like you may go for a corporate or you may go for a higher study, something like that, right? So at every stage we have a plan. So similarly, when a reputed organization it want to grow further, definitely to have a better strategy plan. Next one is ploy. So ploy means nothing but a specific move designed to outwit or trick competitors. Yeah, definitely it's a competitive world, right? Suppose a pizza owner in a particular region, suppose if you want to outperform other similar business present in that area, means they need to give some unique, some better, they have to think some better way, and they have to come out with some offers or compliments, something like that, right? So same thing. So when it is a competitive world, when in a business especially, in order to grow further, we can have a fancy offers or unique techniques or unique methodologies. We have to put it in the business strategy so that we can overcome that competitors. Then pattern. Pattern, the degree of consistency in a firm's strategic actions. See, Apple always respond to competitive challenges by innovation, because new innovative ideas come in the Apple products, right? That's why Apple products sustain in the market, and there is a lot of hype. Even though price is very high, people are tend to buy Apple products, right? So it is provide its uniqueness and its performance. So overall excellent performance is available in a product, means no matter which company it is, it's going to be a huge success. So pattern. Then position. A firm's place in the industry relative to its competitors. So how far its ranking is there, even and everywhere the ranking is, whether it is a college, we are talking about college ranking, NARF ranking, something like that, right? Even TV serials have ranking. So everywhere the level or ranking is play a major role, or it is a part of life. So definitely how far our business is present in the level or in the position of ranking, that's play a very important role. So we have to strategize our methodology so that we can able to achieve a better position. At least we should move ahead in each year. So then perspective. So perspective, how executives interpret the competitive landscapes around them. So and definitely we need to adapt the new technologies and those things so that we can get a better upliftment in the business strategy. So these are the 5 things we need to focus, that is plan, ploy, pattern, position, and perspective. When we talk about the nature of strategy, we can have various components. See, definitely with a clear structure, there should be an integrated approach. It should relate an organization within the environment. That is, another one important thing is, suppose you are creating one strategy or new technique or whatever, definitely it should be applicable one. So when we do it in a practical sense, it should be adapted easily. Then only it will create a success in the environment. Then what are the set of sub actions required in order to adapt this strategy? Then this, when we create a strategy, definitely it should be future oriented. It's not only consider the present tense, it should consider the future also. Then it's definitely it should be a combination of internal and external factors, and it should be a system oriented one, which involve contradictory actions also. So we need to have like plan A or plan B. Suppose plan A is not working, so we have to see the remedies, and damage control is very, very important, because when we apply in a real world environment, definitely we should have some alternative methodologies in order to go ahead. So these are about nature of strategy. Now we'll discuss about various levels of strategy. So when we talk about levels of strategy, we can categorize into three categories. One is the corporate level, another one is the business level, and another one is the functional level. So, from the name itself, we can know that we can identify the importance and who are all actually creating the level. So corporate level, so the higher people they are developing and it is implemented in the organization, something like that. Then another one important thing is when we create a strategy during the initial step or initial stage, it may have some intention or the plan is actually towards something, right? But when we are start implementing it in the midway, sometimes we will realize that it is an unrealistic one, practically it is not applicable one, so we will abort it. That is one category. Then whatever created strategy, the same intention at the end of the day we achieved mean that is a realized strategy. So whatever strategy we develop, that we adapted in our organization and it is successfully implemented in the organization and it giving a good results means we can say that the intended strategy deliberately acted towards and it is become a realized strategy. But in some cases, what will happen exactly? We have an intention something and we develop one strategy, but when it is move ahead, what will happen? Instead of that intention, it will create something new, and that may be a successful one. Then we can say that it is an emergent strategy. Okay, that is initial stage we are not thinking about it, but when we are moving towards the implementation, we find that this is better one for this some other kind. So automatically it's coming as a emergent strategy. So like when they start creating a movie, initially they will create it as a drama. Sometimes end of the day it will become a thriller, something like that, right? So these are the various strategies we should remember. By the end of the day, whatever strategy we are developing, it should be adaptable by the real-time environments. That is the basics of the success of the strategy. Okay, so that is actually explained in this one case study. See here, well, they gave three examples: intended strategy, emergent strategy, and realized strategy. David McConnell aspired to be a writer. When his book were not selling, he decided to give up perfume along with the book. So just complimentary like that. So what will happen? People started buying book, and that perfume is a huge success. So he stopped writing, and instead of writing a book further, he started perfume company, California perfume company. Now the company is a very successful one, and it has a number of outlets all over America, and they have online marketing also. So this is the best example for emergent strategy and realize that. So he started with the intention of some other thing as a writer, but he emerged as a perfume company owner and he realized it's the successful businessman. So this is the best example for intended, emergent and realized strategy. So similar case studies you can find it from internet. So lot of inspirational stories there behind this strategy, different strategy case studies. Now we will see components of a strategy. So when we talk about the components of strategy, we have definitely, as I said earlier, vision, mission, values, goals, initiatives, what are the final projects, those things we need to consider. So when we talk about vision, vision is nothing but it's about the future state, what we choose to be, our outcome of the mission. Mission in the sense why we exist, or what is our core purpose, our value, of who and how, our culture, our belief, everything come under this mission. So indirectly, the value also merged here. Based on the value only, we are creating the mission. Goal in the sense when we talk about the strategic goal areas, and we need to definitely we need to have a target, right? So suppose for current year you want to take 8.5 CGPA, something like that, you will have your own mind target, right? So something like in a business also we can have a target, maybe success rate above 80%, or our profit should be more than 50%, something like that we can focus. That is the goal exactly. Then in order to achieve the goals, what are the strategies, what are the methodologies we are going to adopt it, that is come under strategies. Then, when for implementing this strategy, what are the initiatives, initial focus, or setup, or we are making that environment to change, to achieve that strategy. So that is come under initiative, and some specific projects or to achieve the initiatives definitely we are going to see. For example, when you are entering in a college, they are giving an induction program, right? So what is the main purpose of induction program? You need to adopt that environment, isn't it? So something like this, some initiative you need to generate so that whenever new strategies or plan made up, it can be easy for the stakeholders or employees to adapt. So these are the various components of strategies. When we focus effectively on those components, end of the day we can able to get a better strategy. So you see a vision, you have a mission, um, you believe in values, you pursue goals, and you achieve objectives. So that is the end product. Okay. So the further we know about a lot of things about vision, mission. Even every college they have their own vision, mission statement. You can refer our corridors. They will have a posting mentioning the vision of department. So similarly, for any organization, they have a vision statement and mission statement. So further explore using internet, and you can have a more detail about this vision and mission. Similarly, value and goal, objective, whatever I said, the same thing only. Another one important here you have to think about its policies. So what do you mean by policies? Policies are the intentions and direction of an organization as formally expressed by its top management. So these are the policies we are adopting. So they used to say, right? So we have to adapt it as an employee or as a student or whatever. So these adopted policies are used to guide an organization to reach its goals. Okay. Then procedure means nothing but they are a specified way to carry out an activity or a process. Okay. So both are interrelated, but still we should know the difference between policy